I think one of the first steps is to remember that what artists create is meant to be shared. That artists do create as a way of working out the world, but I've always said to my students, anyhow, that art I think of as a collaborative product between the artist and the audience. And so what the audience is bringing to the thing that the artist has made is what creates art. So like
Yeah.
Mako makes a painting and it's stunning. But what really makes it a work of art is that I then come to it and I experience it with bringing my whole self to the experience. And we keep talking about C.S. Lewis, but his book,
So,
An Experiment in Criticism, has kind of a really
yeah.
great understanding of how this works. And so I think for a lot of us, what's important is that we don't go to art necessarily looking for it to answer things or bring us a message, but more that we go to it looking for the hospitality that the artist has created, and accepting it and bringing ourselves into it as well, and kind of both trying to get ourselves out of the way but also being our full human selves. So that's really abstract, but I think of it in terms of like, it's actually National Poetry Month, which seems to have landed at the
Mm,
right time.
mm,
And
yeah.
poetry is something
Oh,
that a lot of people feel like they don't understand, or they don't, or it's like they're supposed to. Billy Collins has this poem about how his students always want to tie a poem to a chair and beat it with rubber hoses to get it to tell them what it means. But actually, the way you're supposed to approach a poem is to sort of feel it and understand what it is and not what it means. Not the way we
mm,
were taught to approach poetry in the third grade. And so I guess what I think of is like when artists are creating these works of lament or that are born out of crisis or all these different things, that we're coming to it with the openness to take whatever it is that they have put into it and also to put ourselves into it and to have that space.
mm.